Okay, welcome back. We are S&S Pigskin Picks, joined by our guest, Paulie Fraser. We are here to review the Steelers and Cowboys slugfest, street fight, dirty it up, you name it. That's the type of game we had today on Sunday night. What did you think, Jer?
Oh, man, the defenses really showed up here. Had a couple of prop bets on this game. Neither of them came through. The defenses really stifled the passing game. Rushing seemed to, both teams seemed to get some yards on the ground. But, in the end, it was the Cowboys' offensive prowess that came through in the end.
Yeah, they made the big chunk plays, but I mean they gave it away so many times, like blocked field goal, like turnovers by Dak, it's almost like the replay of the Giants game. You know what I mean? Just sloppy, like field goals, get a couple touchdowns. Like, is Dallas another Atlanta that they don't blow out teams? They just play close games. Is that what they are now? Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's definitely strange, but they'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, this is like your Steelers' typical football game, but I mean, Cowboys kind of just played their style, and they said, you know what, we're just going to run it. And then Steelers were actually playing two high safeties before, and then they just realized this is going to be a slugfest. I mean, the field was pretty shitty if you looked at the conditions. You know what I mean? After that storm.
Yeah.
So I think Cowboys, they win an ugly game, and they got Detroit next week at home. So you know what I mean? They kind of need this, and they got a tough patch in their schedule here.
Got them already +10 at home, baby.
Okay. Now we're talking.
Yeah, so I like that.
Pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. Steelers, I don't recall who they're playing next week. Let me just double check. They are in Las Vegas, only laying 3 to the lowly Raiders, but we know it's going to be a home game for them, right? Because we know the Steel City will be in Vegas to show out. Who knows? Maybe Snoop will be there as well. But Detroit will be in Dallas. I'm pretty sure that'll be the Tom Brady game for the announcement. And I mean,
Fox gonna have to fire him.
What's that?
Is Fox gonna have to fire him? We can't have an owner as an announcer. That's just bias.
Well, yeah, you know what's weird is that they don't allow him to like do one-on-one interviews and like what else regular broadcasters can do. They think he's gonna have secret information for the Raiders or whatnot. So who knows? I mean, it's the NFL, right? There's a lot of shadiness. Let's just put it that way. But maybe not the highest scoring, most exciting game, but still, I mean, it came down to the last, 20, 30 seconds. And we had a lot of Steelers fans thinking that it was in the bag, and you don't count them until the clock's saying 0-0, right? So.
No, I understand that, but
2017. Dallas comes through. They cover all the teasers. They went straight up, and they cover the spread. And I believe that's 2 losses in a row for the mighty Steelers.
Yeah, sounds like another team. Oh, Seattle, 3-0, and then 2 straight losses. But strength of schedule here, people. Is this totally. These 3 wins in a row? Like, what did they accomplish, right? That being said, though, I know I just said it, but Justin Fields looks better and better every game. I think he's going to get better. They got to get it to Pickens and stuff. Like, they just weren't. They weren't taking enough shots. It kept being brought up by the commentators. Start taking those shots again. We know the bread and butter is the run, but come on.
Yeah, Freiermuth got involved a little bit, but not enough, I think. They got to do more play action to him, and they got to get some easy yardage is what I would say. And looking ahead to Thursday night, 49ers will be in Seattle for NFC West
Got
clash.
Seattle plus 10,
What are your thoughts
baby.
on it? Already, you nabbed him. You nabbed him. I like that. Okay. I'm kind of
So
surprised.
I really like
three,
Seattle
but
in this one. We come back.
Okay. And
Yeah,
then
I really like them to avenge that loss. That was embarrassing at home to lose to the Giants like that, especially that blocked field goal. They're going to be pumped up. It's a divisional game. I like them to win, yeah. But I like them even better to cover the 10. So,
I can see why you like him to cover that 10. Another spread I wanted to get your opinion on was Baltimore laying 6.5 to the high-scoring Commanders in the battle of, I guess, what do they call that? The DMV, District of Virginia, Maryland. Are you surprised the spread's 6.5?
They're thinking that it's going to be Jaden Daniels' first real test. Surprising you brought that game up too. I mean, I got Washington plus 14. He did play 14.
Tampa week 1. I thought that was a good test.
Yeah, well, yeah, they didn't do it, but yeah, I like. I really like them to win that game. Never mind cover the 6.5 or 14 that I got. I think that was a steal. Taking that, so yeah, I really like Washington in that game to maybe not blow them out, but win. Straight up. Paused. Oh, now it's recording.
Okay. And, yeah, I wanted to get your opinion on Eagles laying 8.5 to Cleveland. We know Cleveland's been looking like shit, but what are your thoughts on that spread?
I don't like it at all. I think the Eagles are they're struggling right now, and I think
they are.
The Eagles
both teams are struggling, but I mean,
they're not going to cover that spread. I know Cleveland hasn't been putting any points up. It's going to be a real low-scoring game. I don't know. Is AJ Brown even playing? Yeah. Oh, okay. Maybe not.
Honestly, nobody knows. Nobody knows. My guess would be no, but we don't know. Yeah. So, what about your thoughts on the Texans laying 7 in the lowly New England Patriots? Is that just too easy to take the Texans minus the 7? Or
spoiler alert, that's one of my medal picks. Already have them straight up single, one of my first singles in a while. Houston, baby. I know they're going on the road. I know they just had an emotional win over Buffalo, but New England just looks terrible, and I think Houston's
they only lost by 5.
Yeah, it was a little bit emotional, I'd say. I know only losing by 5, but a little back and forth.
They only lost by 3 to Seattle, right? So for the most part, they've been competitive this year, I think. But yeah, I can see a major letdown for Houston. I can see Houston just squeaking by, but we'll see. We'll see how that line moves. And then another game I wanted your opinion on was New Orleans, who hasn't played yet. They're laying 2.5 to Tampa. What are your thoughts on that one?
I'm gonna enjoy that game a lot. I think it's going to be an offensive battle back and forth, and I'm loving my plus 13 I have for New Orleans to complete one of my teasers from the week. So yeah, that's going to be nice.
All day.
Yeah, and like I said earlier, hoping they get Devontae Adams. That's going to be a pleasure to watch.
Yeah, that would be so sweet right now. Who knows? That could. Any thoughts? Final thoughts on the Cowboys Steelers for you, Paul?
Not happy.
Not happy? No. What do you think of that last drive for the Cowboys? Was it just
Hell of a game. Yet,
right? Yeah, it was.
come on, Pittsburgh. Now, Jer, you
Yeah.
say it's a family show. Pratt, this is a family show. Everybody else, this is a family show. However, what the fuck, man? Come on, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, no kidding, man. That was a WTF moment. Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
night,
on.
everybody. I have to go to bed.
not my team? Now, this is what
No
my
doubt.
Pittsburgh Steelers are doing. I
Yeah.
ain't watching my team, people. Seriously, if this is what my Steelers are doing, I ain't watching my Canucks. Enough said.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. 2 straight.
All those interceptions. Joey Porter, that pick was beautiful.
Yes.
The block
Yeah.
punt.
Mm-hmm.
That's Steelers football.
Yeah.
You lose like that.
Oh, it was frustrating for them. You know, they just maybe a touchdown or field goal earlier, and they could have caught a little bigger spread. But I feel your pain, Paul. But good news, you guys got the Raiders next week, so that should be almost like a home game because there'll be plenty of Steelers fans in Vegas, I'm guessing. So yeah, so I mean that pretty much finishes our recap for the Cowgirls. I mean, Cowboys beating the Steelers 20-17 in a dogfight. And we'll be back here on S&S for a recap of the Saints in Kansas City on Monday Night Football. So we are signing out here, and we'll see you next time. Later, y'all.
Later.